What's good? What's good, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? The subscribers 15,000. What happened? What the heck? What is it? Why 15,000 subscribers? Surely we have more than that. Hold on. There's the real number. I'll have to fix that later. Anyways, how's it going, guys? Endore, thank you for the 5 months of members. Time does fly. Madi's the dude, thank you for the €2. What's up, mate? How you been doing? I've been pretty good. Yo, Ghost Hunter, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. 30-month streak is wild. Hey, Mog, how you been? Pretty good, pretty good. How are you, Ghost Hunter? So glad I stayed up. It's midnight for me now, but I've been excited since Wednesday. Yeah. I should have streamed yesterday, but I didn't. It says we have 6 viewers on Twitch. I'm pretty sure there's more than 6 of you in the chat right now. There we go, 98 viewers. There we go, it was just outdated. Here we go. Oh, let me put my light on, 1 sec. Amen! Amen, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. 3-month streak, appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. All right, guys, it is Redstone Day. Today, the plan is simple. We have one last component of our dirt to terracotta farm to finish up. I've been working with Cap1 on my Discord to try and get the design all figured out. He sent me over a schematic, so we're going to take a look at it today, see if we can figure out how to build this thing. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we're going to do our best. So let's hop over into the game. I can refresh you guys' memory with where we were at with the dirt build. Hopefully that'll help you. How many axolotls are in the unwanted pit? Well, we did have to get rid of a bunch of them at one point because they were lagging my game. So there's not actually that many in there right now. Funny you ask about the axolotls because... Wait, do you know about the ongoing Youngie and Spongs joke about you? No, I don't. Hit me. What's the joke? What's the joke? It's redstone time in a Jack Black voice? Dune Dane, thank you for the prime. It's redstone time! I don't know how to do Jack Black voice. Wha-pow! Chicken jockey! It's redstone time! Something like that. La 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 lava! Why didn't you join Lifesteal? I was not invited to join Lifesteal. I was on Lifesteal World. I don't think I'd be a good fit for the real Lifesteal. I think I'm too sensitive. Feels like yesterday your world turned 10 years old. Those 4 years flew by. I know. It's crazy, man. I can't believe it's been 14 years. Bro, Loker genuinely sounds like Jack Black. I try. I do my best. I love doing impressions. Shakespeare, thank you for the 2. Hope you get the blue axolotl soon. Yes, that's right. I was about to say, guys, speaking of the blue axolotl, we have like 1 billion trillion attempts. Let me go check. All right. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds of 7 full rounds of attempts at the axolotlery. So we have a lot. We have a lot of attempts. We can do some gambling if you guys want. I don't really know about it, but it's something about how you talk to Spongs at like 1 a.m. during Lifesteal World, and you asked if Spongs got a 1 out of 10 on his YouTube video. I do remember that. Shakespeare, thank you for the 2. I hope you get the blue axolotl soon. Oh, I already read that one. My bad. Oh, Mr. Lucky, thank you for the gold coins. I appreciate it, dude. So I kind of want to just do one. Attempt at the axolotlery and then start taking a look at the redstone stuff that we have to do today. So maybe in honor of redstone, maybe we give the axolotls like 64 redstone blocks. I feel like that's pretty valuable. And I don't think I've ever done that either. So I feel like that's a good trade. Let's see. Let's see. Aha! Chief Running Mouth, thank you for the tier 1, dude. 7 months is crazy. Can't believe you've already been around for 7 months, bro. I love having you in the community. Mog, thank you for everything you do. You have no idea how much you've inspired and motivated my recent evolution in life. Been a dark and hard time, but you have helped shine a light. Oh, that's good to hear, man. I've been having kind of a rough year, too. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like since I went full-time in 2022, this has been the hardest year on me for my channel, for Mogswamp. I feel like I just can't get into the groove, and I've been traveling too much, and yeah, 2026 has been a rough year for me, for the channel. And really, however Mogswamp as the channel is doing perfectly corresponds to how I'm feeling, because all of my self-worth and self-esteem is tied up in my YouTube channel. So it's been kind of a rough year for me. Just too much, I don't know, too much on my mind, too much travel. Yeah, they made a whole joke about it, and how you asked Youngie if he had red spikes in his face, and now they're building tons of red spikes on the lifesteal spawn. Maybe you should ask them about it, because you've created a whole meme in their community. Wait, I do want to ask them about it. Maybe I should hop on a call with Youngie and Spongs. I still need to do my lifesteal world video. I'm still working on it. Miskit. There we go. Hey, Mog, you're a huge inspiration for me. Thanks for being you. Thank you so much, dude. Member for 14 months. That's amazing. Appreciate all the support. And Fem Caramella, member for 21 months. Jeez, man, we got some old members in here today. Let's go. We got some OGs. Mog, just a question. How many more farms are you going to build, and what kind of builds do you have planned for them? I basically want to just keep building a farm every time I run into a bottleneck in my super flat world. Every time I find something that slows me down, whether it's shulker shells, terracotta, concrete conversion, no matter what, I want to try and fix it every time we run into a bottleneck. So we're just going to keep building farms until we no longer have any bottlenecks in our building process. I want the only bottleneck to be the creative designing process. You know what I mean? Your world was made before I was born? That's so bizarre, dude. That's so bizarre to hear. Unk alert? Alex, thank you for the unk alerts. Am I really an unk? I am. I've got a niece and nephew, so technically I am an unk. All right, are these guys dead? I think we're ready. Let's do our first attempt at the axolotl real quick. So, we're gonna throw in these redstone blocks, call the minecart, and we just gotta remember to take off our elytra. Let's put it in the bin. All right, guys. Oh, no! I accidentally put the tropical fish bucket in there. Where does that even go? Give me one sec. Wait a minute. Okay, so that should get held in this thing. I'm pretty sure it gets held in this dropper. I think we're good. Yeah, okay, great. But now I have to pillar back up because I don't have my elytra. Here, I'll just, I'll grab the elytra. Thank you so much. I'll grab the elytra, fly back around, and then we'll put it back in. Perfect, okay. Perfect. Problem solved. Okay, guys, let's do our first attempt on the axolotl of the day. Here we go. I need complete silence in the chat. I need you guys to start spamming your luckiest number. Everybody's got a lucky number. Mine's 21. I want you to spam your lucky number. Let's go gambling. Devin, the guy who streams, thank you for the prime, man. All right, let's go gambling. Come on, everybody, give me your luckiest number. I need all the luck I can get. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Goblin and Summer. Come on. Ah, yellow one. Okay. Talia and Barry. Please, baby. Please, baby. What is it? Oh, I thought it was blue for a second. Oh my God. For a split second, the like pale white looked like blue. Oh man, I don't know why it tricked me. All right. Attempt 1 is a no-go, but that's okay. We've still got so many more attempts to do today. Let's see. Let's put in the date. Yo, Break the Boy, thank you for the 55 tries. Mog, I started a Flat World 2 months ago thanks to you, and I got an XP farm, a Lytra, Netherite, Trading Hall, and an Iron farm. What should I do now? It really depends on what your biggest bottleneck is. Probably, it sounds like a wood farm would be really helpful for you. Because wood is then typically like the next thing you start to run out of in Super Flat. Maybe like a really big automatic cobble and wood farm would be good. Okay, today is July. No wonder we have so many attempts. It's been a while since we did one. So it is July 16th. And we just did 64 redstone blocks. 64 redstone blocks, 2 attempts. And we'll do another 2 attempts in a little bit. Okay, cool. Guys, should we go pray to the axolotl, to the great vessel? I think we should. They should build a cactus farm. Cactus farms are one of those things that's so fun to build, but so pointless. Although I guess if you attach a cactus farm to a smelter, you kind of have an XP farm if you auto smelt all the cactus. All right, let's see here. We put those axolotls into the pit of the unwanted. Let's get rid of some of this water. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, empty buckets in here. And we'll put our full bucket in here. And then, yeah, guys, do you want to do a quick prayer? Let's do a quick prayer. Let me get our prayer music on. A quick prayer to the great vessel. This will help us with our luck for the rest of the rolls. So let's get Temple of Time. This is my prayer song. Here we go. All right, guys, are you ready? Get in a holy state of mind for me, chat. This is the most religious I'll ever be. For the great vessel. Okay, here we go. Oh, great and almighty vessel. Oh, great vessel, whose pail fills slowly with the swirl of the current eternal. Please hear our prayers and hear our pleas. We do not sacrifice in vain, for each sacrifice is yet another drop in the bucket that shall bring about the return of the Azure One, and in turn, serenity and peace for the Great Four. Please, O great vessel, hear our prayer, and bring forth the return of the Azure One, for we will not waver in our faith. We will, the keepers of the current eternal, stay strong and stay determined in our faith, in our divine right. Amen. All right. That was a prayer if I ever heard it. You sound like an old man in a movie the way you're praying. Is that not how you pray? Ah, good stuff, guys. Hopefully the great axolotl gods hear our prayers, man. Hey, Mog, I have a question. How do you keep coming up with new building ideas? I mean, this is a great example of how I do it, right? I wanted to get the blue axolotl in Super Flat. It ends up being really, really hard to do in Super Flat because you need tropical fish from the Wandering Trader. So why not build an entire temple next to the Wandering Trader's mansion where we can do a whole religious ceremony every time we attempt? Like it's that way of thinking. You know, you take something that's happening to you in Minecraft, come up with a way to tie it into the lore of your world. You know, honestly, the Wandering Trader's mansion is another great example. Like, the Wandering Trader is such an integral part of Super Flat that building him his own mansion in the world where he can come back to was such a no-brainer, you know what I mean? So, I'd say the best place to get ideas is, one, from the world around you, just paying attention when you're out and about in real life, and always thinking about how the things you see out in real life could apply back to your Minecraft world. But then, two, is just taking things that are happening to you within the game, within Minecraft, and trying to come up with fun explanations or fun ways that they could tie into the lore of your world. Oh, I'm so sick of these phantoms, man. I gotta go to sleep. Oh no, the sun's coming up. It's probably too late to sleep. Wait, wait, wait. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Oh, we did it. We did it. We got in bed in time. No more phantoms. Thank goodness. If the prayer doesn't work, I will create the great temple for any mob you choose on Flatnet Mog. I will combat this religion. Oh, man, that would be cool. You want to make your own temple, Chief Running Mouth? I would love to see what you would do for that. I think we should make a temple to the glow squid to try and get Mojang to bring them back to Super Flat. I'm still not fully accepting that glow squid are extinct. I can't believe that it hasn't been fixed yet. I don't know how to give this issue more attention, the glow squid bug, because I've already made like 2 shorts about it. Usually when I make a short about a bug, it gets fixed pretty quick. But it hasn't happened this time, and I'm starting to panic. Anyways, guys. We probably should go over what the plan is for today, rather than spending too much time at the Axolotlery. We'll do some more rolls at the Axolotlery a little later in today's stream. But for now, let's take a look at this farm here. So, this is my dirt farm to terracotta farm. And if you didn't see my 10-day challenge, that's where I built most of this farm and explained how it works. I also just did a recent short explaining how it works. Break the Boy, thank you for becoming a channel member. Holy moly. I really appreciate that. What mod do you use to see slime chunks? Ralat. I use Mini HUD, and if I press H, it brings up the slime chunks in these green boxes, so I can see where all the slime spawn. But great question. Great question. But yeah, I did just make a short about how this all works, but in case you missed the 10-day video and the new short, I want to just show you really quick how this farm works. But really, let me just read this chat because it caught my eye. My niece is hooked on Minecraft, and now she is totally inspired by you. I showed her your YouTube of the Tower of Life in San Antonio, and I took her to visit the tower IRL. She thinks you're amazing. Dude, kitty cat, that's so cool. I was just in Texas, in Houston for DreamCon, but I didn't get a chance to visit San Antonio, and I really wanted to. They, as far as I know, have finished all of the apartments in the Tower Life building. If you guys watch that video of mine that I did, I think they're actually going to start leasing them out this fall, which is super cool. I actually, earlier this year, was invited to go check out the suites, like the penthouse suite in the Tower Life building, but since I don't live in Austin anymore, it's not as convenient to go to San Antonio now because I have to get on a plane instead of just hopping in the car. But anyways, so real quick to just explain the logistics of this machine. How it basically works is I stand in this room holding down right click on this redstone torch, and the dirt gets pushed through. Right here, the dirt gets converted into mud. And then there's 2 options at this little junction here. Either we send the mud straight on through to the blast chamber where it gets collected into this shulker loader, or the mud gets redirected into this giant array, which slowly dries out the mud using this dripstone and turns it into clay. And by the time the mud reaches the far end of this array, almost all of it will have been converted into clay blocks, which then also get redirected over to this blast chamber. So then down here, I have a little sorter, which separates the mud from the clay balls. The mud goes over to this shulker loader. The clay balls get sent over to here, where they're then crafted back into clay blocks. I know it feels kind of silly to have clay blocks, blow them up into clay balls, and then craft them back into clay blocks, but it's the only way to do this without player input, fully automatically. So we have the clay blocks, we blow them up into clay balls, we craft them back into clay blocks. From there, we can choose to store them all into this shulker loader, or we can send them on to this super smelter. This super smelter is powered by these moss farms above here. So this moss farm gives just enough azalea bushes to power the super smelter without ever running out of fuel. And then the smelted terracotta then goes into this shulker array where it gets collected into a shulker loader. So the final step of this farm is to try to, I just got back from Bar Harbor, Maine. I've been to Bar Harbor, Maine. That's so funny. The final step of this redstone contraption is to have one more option where instead of collecting the smelted terracotta, we lift up this piston and send the terracotta this way to get dyed automatically. And that is what we're going to be working on today. So let's hop into creative mode. Cap1, as I said from my Discord, has been working with me on a design, and he sent me a schematic today, and I popped it into the world and pasted it into place so we can take a look at it and try to figure out how it works. Looks like it's going to be a long stream. Be nice. It's going to be the shortest stream ever because I'm a redstone master, and this isn't even going to be hard for me, actually. How did I just spill so much monster on me? What happened? Why can't I drink? Okay. Okay. So, here is the design we got sent by Cap1. So the first step I would think is to just figure out all the inputs and how everything works. So, we've got a water stream here, which is manual dye insert. So I'm guessing what I can do here is just throw dye into it, and then it'll go up here into this water stream where then it goes down here. So I'm guessing what this water loop right here is doing is just cycling the dye in a circle until all of it gets sorted into each of its containers. So I'm guessing white dye would be right here, right? So white dye should be sorted out of this one, I'm guessing. And then this would be the flower farm, right? Yes. So insert for flower farm. So we have a flower farm that directly feeds into here, and all the dye just goes around in this loop. So that makes sense. And then I'm guessing this is the terracotta input. Yeah, insert for terracotta. So this is where the terracotta will go down. And then what happens here at the end? Oh, I see. If it doesn't get sorted into here, then all of the terracotta goes into these storage arrays for each of the terracotta. Okay. Okay. Mog, why do you always read the comment right below mine? I'm cursed, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. Hey, Mog, I ended up not having to take my exam. The school had to close the day of due to plumbing issues, and instead of rescheduling, they just canceled it. Well, that's kind of hype. I mean, are you sad about that? Can you please give the schematic when you're done with the whole thing? Yeah, I would totally do that. No problem. Okay. So, here's the first thing I want to figure out with this. I can tell that each of these determines which of the dyes gets made. So, like, if I hit this lever, that's going to activate this path, or I feel like it didn't do that. Oh, no, it did. It's going to activate this guy. Okay. Archidon, thank you so much for the 18 months of Tier 1. That's crazy. Hi, Mog, longtime fan and lurker. Love your stuff. Thank you so much. I was going to say, 18-month streak is kind of crazy. You've been lurking for a minute, dude. So what I want to be able to do, which is what I want to mess around with right away in this stream, is my idea is instead of having a switch for every color, I'm pretty sure there's 16 colors, right? And I think if you use a comparator on a lectern, you might be able to get exactly 16 outputs. So I want to mess with that right now. So let's put a lectern and a comparator. And then let's put some redstone. Is it just me, or is this redstone too complicated to understand? I think together we'll be able to figure this out, guys. It is complicated redstone, but like, for example, this part here, I can tell all it's doing. It looks really complicated, but the reason why it looks so complicated is because it's hard to put these switches right next to each other. If these switches were spaced out, like a block between each one, you could literally just have like redstone running right to these lines, right? But because they're so squished together, you have to do some really fancy stuff with like observers and rails and stuff like that. And so that's why this part looks complex. Each of these parts right here, the reason why this looks complex is because they're one wide tileable, or maybe not. but because there is a gap in between each one, but they're like too wide tileable. And so you have to do everything very stretched out to make everything fit next to each other, if that makes sense. But it's actually very simple. Like, I'm pretty sure what's happening here is just things are going into a crafter, essentially. It's not that much more complex than that. It's like, it's inputting the die, it's inputting the terracotta, it's combining them, and then it's shooting them out. It's not, it looks complex, but it's nothing crazy. So I think this isn't actually as bad as it looks, in other words. Pain Tendre, thank you for the tier 1. Hi, Mog. Hi, Pain. Do you want me to explain it? Cap 1, I'm going to try to muddle through a lot of this myself, because I think this is how you get better at redstone, is by trying to understand things like this on your own. So I'm going to challenge myself to do as much of this as I can without any help. So I think what's happening is basically terracotta comes in here, goes down this line. Dye comes in here, goes down this line. Dye and terracotta get combined in this crafter. Which then shoots the items out, and they get shot out of here, and then they go up this item elevator, and all the different dyed terracotta is then sorted right here. Now, my question is, are these shulker box loaders? Oh, they are. That's so perfect. Okay, so it's loading them into shulker boxes automatically for us, which is exactly what I wanted. So that's perfect. My only question is, where is the shulker box input, the shulker shell input on this? That is what I gotta figure out. Where do the shulker shells get loaded in? I think it might be in this one, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah. I think it's just not backed up. Right, so white shulker boxes go in here, I'm pretty sure. Let me put a sign there so I don't forget that. This is pretty cool. Isn't it cool, Derek? It's going to be nutty once it's finished. White shulker box input. And the cool thing is we do have this little module over here, guys. Here, let me open to land so I have Axiom real quick. We do have this little module over here. Oh, right. Up here. This contraption right here turns bone meal, shulker shells, and wood into white shulkers for us. So we could copy this little module and paste it right above the box for this white shulker box input. And that way we don't have to keep filling it up with white shulker boxes often. It'll just craft them automatically out of the bone meal, shulker shells, and wood. So we might want to add that module on here. What are Miko's pronouns? I think he just uses he, him. But I can't really ask him. Break the boy. Try 22. Thank you so much for the try 22. Mug, how do I make wood, stone, and sand farm? Well, sand you have to dupe in super flat. So you have to use a gravity block duper. Stone is quite easy. You just make a regular stone generator. And then wood can be tricky. I would recommend like a universal wood farm. You can look on the technical Minecraft Discord for schematics. But yeah. Anyways, so let's experiment with this lectern thing real quick before we get too far into this. So we're gonna have a book and quill. And then I think what we want to do, so like let's say like first page is white, then like light gray. And then gray, and then black, red, orange, yellow, lime, and then green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, pink, or purple, magenta, purple, magenta, pink, and then brown. Okay, so that is every color. Oh, you can only do 15? No, okay. Brown. Brown would be page 16. Okay, and then delete this. So that is 16 pages. So now let's put redstone here. You won't be able to do all 16 colors. Yeah, I think it might be 15. But couldn't you do 16 with like 0, technically? That's my idea, is like, if the book's not even in, that's the 16th color. So, like, if we take the book... Oh, did that delete it? Are you kidding me, dog? Why would that delete it? Creative mode can suck my fat one. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. That was so annoying. What? Why? Okay, let's just do 16 pages. We don't need to type them all again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so the furthest it can go is 15. And so 0 would have to be white. So yeah, no book is white. So I think we have the, like, literally the perfect thing, right? So we have our spruce wall here. Right? Can it read through a wall, actually? Because that would be even better. Can it do this? Oh, it can. That's perfect. Okay. So, we have our lectern. Right? And then we have our item frame. And then the idea is that no book would be white. Then you take the book off, you put it in here, and then you can... What is going on? There would be no page 15, so then it would be like this. And so then, let's say you want to go to red on page 8, bam. Okay, this works. This actually works. This actually works. Okay. So, now that I have this proof of concept, what we'd have to do, the idea would be to put the lectern in here. Let me turn down my fly speed a tiny bit. You forgot if you don't want color, how would you do that? Well, because... we already have a way to just collect the smelted terracotta into shulkers. We don't need a no color option. Because what we would essentially do is, the way this is going to work. Kart Racer 56, thank you for the tier 1. We're going to add one more, yeah, auto dye terracotta. So if this is off, we're going to get normal terracotta without any color. If this is on, then the terracotta is automatically going to get dyed. And then from there, we just need the lectern that shows us which color. So I think what we would want is sort of like right here. We put our lectern. Right here, we have our book. And then we use the book to choose which color. Oh, this is so sick, dude. I actually really like this. Mog is cooking, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Eurovibe, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Sorry, Mog, need to get to sleep. Today I reached my goal of walking 150,000 steps in 24 hours. Wait, that's insane. I feel like that's so much. I feel like that's so many steps. Is that not like... Wait. 150,000 steps to miles. 65 to 75 miles? What? How did you... What? Bruh. How is that? In 24 hours? Eurovibe is just like walking marathons a day, apparently. Okay. I don't know if I think I kind of want the lectern to be like here. Is that crazy? No, that doesn't look good. I want the lectern to be like... Maybe I put it here? Mog, you've come such a long way since the old Red Cube days. Dude, is that the Nerd Herd? That is crazy. What a blast from the past. Oh my goodness. The Nerd Herd. That is awesome. I'm happy you guys even remember me, bro. Red Cube, if you guys didn't know, was a server that I was on back in 2012, 2013 era. Booster. Some crazy lore. Some crazy lore. That's so cool to hear from you, bro. All right. I think I like that. Gotta go teach. I'll watch the rest of the VOD later. Love you, Mog. Good luck teaching, dude. Doing the Lord's work. See you later, Chief. Okay. Yeah, I think... Wait. I started in Stockholm and walked to Gothenburg? I don't know where Gutenberg is, but sounds impressive. Wait, maybe use 4 shelves to make it look slightly bigger? Wait, I don't know what you mean, but I like the idea. Are you thinking like something like this, or like... What was that? What were you... No? Like... Oh, that's true. I could put the book in a shelf. Instead of in a item frame. I kind of like it in the item frame, though. Weirdly. What's your cat's name? My cat's name is Miko. Hello, Mogswamp in chat. Hi, Luke Costa. Thank you for the €2. Oh, Miko's being so cute. Okay. Where's Miko? He's laying on the couch right next to me. He's unfortunately not on the Miko camera. But if he comes over here, I will turn on the Miko cam right away. Punch out the wall and replace with shelves? Break the blocks out next to the lectern? I see. Like, you're saying, like, do these. Something like this. That actually looks pretty cool. No? I was talking about the blocks next to the lectern? Dude, I can't get it right. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I keep misinterpreting you. This does look kind of cool, though, even though this is not what you meant. I'm kind of digging it. The Fallen, thank you. You can have it. Thank you for the 10, man. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Super generous of you. And Fishy GD, thank you for the gift, man. Appreciate it so much. How are you today? Not bad, Luke Costa. Not bad. All right, let's do a little bit of this. I mean, the aesthetics of it doesn't work, or it doesn't matter too much. We shouldn't get too caught up in how this looks. Should probably just focus on the functionality. But I do like this. I do like the idea. Could even do like this. And then put these like that. Looks pretty cool, actually. You know, just like a little cubby. That's what you wanted? Oh, okay, cool. I actually like that a lot. I actually like this a lot. What's the name of the particle mod again? It is called Particle Interactions. All right, sweet. Let's not get too caught up in how it looks, because we can adjust that. But I do like, on the surface, how this is looking. So let's make sure this pink line is functional. That should switch this to go that way. Yes, okay, so the pink lever already works. The pink lever sends the terracotta straight on through to where it's gonna get dyed. So now let's work on the functionality for this. So, this is gonna be a little bit difficult, but we can do it. Let's get our comparator. And then I think, how do we want to do this? I want to clone the array of colors. So let's grab that and move it over here. Let's rotate it a couple times. All right, I think we can just put it right here. And then when there's no book in the lectern, we'll be on white. So, oh, let me think. Just look up a red coder design. Red coder. Oh, interesting. That does look to be what I need, actually. Sure, let's look at this tutorial real quick. This might help us out. This might help us understand what we're trying to do here. Thank you for the suggestion, Nexus. So apparently what we're trying to build here is called a red coder. I've never heard of it. So this is a video by Uncle Ranger. Let's see what Uncle Ranger has to say about building a red coder. Fallen, thank you for the $5 super chat. How is Wandy T? Oh, he's great. You know he's great. Show us. Okay, I've got this video up. Goth Bunny 42. First time watching you live. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently watching Iron Golems die in my own super flat world. Nothing better than that. Nothing better than getting some iron in your super flat world, dude. All right, so he's got his book. What is the point of everything he's doing? Target blocks kind of makes sense. Okay. It's muted? Yeah, sorry. I do have it muted right now. Luke Costa, thank you for the €2. I sent you a link on your Discord DMs. Okay, thank you. Let me check it out. Okay, so I see. It gives you a torch array. Let's listen to his explanation.
Shortly.
Oh, why is this so quiet?
So, Terracotta takes out the
oh my god, this is so quiet. This is like the world's quietest video.
Takes out the shut off, then the comparator won't light anything because there's nothing in the lectern. When we put a book in with page 1, it has one signal string. As you can see here, it says there's 1 power in the dust. But all here is actually none. But inside this block,
yo, what's up, Sammy? Oh, I see why you need this. Okay, Nexus just explained it to me, guys. So, if we do it how I was going to do it, then everything up until that point is lit up. But if we do it the way this guy in the video is doing it, only that one thing will be lit up. So let me show you what I mean. I see why we need this now. So what I mean is that if we're on this signal strength right here, on number 8, all of these are lit up, which would break our machine, right? Because we want just this one to be lit up and none of the ones before it. So we can't do it the way I was gonna do it. So the reason we need to do it the red coder way that Nexus was saying is because this guy's video is making it so that when one of them is lit up, only that one is lit up. That makes so much sense. Okay, thank you, Nexus. That makes a lot of sense. See, oh man, we're getting through this slowly. It's just, man, Redstone is such a rabbit hole. Okay, cool. I'm beginning to understand what we need to accomplish here. So, Mog discovers red coders. Yep. I've never made one of these before. Okay, so I think we should probably just basically cover this guy, or copy this guy's design. Because it seems to be exactly what we need. Let me just see real quick. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure what we need is that. I wonder if there's a better red coder. Let me just see. Red coder 1.21. Yo, Nexus, if you're watching, can you send me a link to, like, a good one? Because it seems like they recently might have changed in a snapshot. But I can't tell. I have a schematic for a red coder that works well. If you want to DM me on Discord, that would be helpful. If you have me. If not, no worries. Right, so no book means 0 signal strength. Are we gonna be able to fit it? Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if it will fit. We might have to turn it. We'll see. Could also do it going out this way, because we have a lot of space this way. So we might have to move it to this side. Potentially. Like, it could go right there. And then, yeah, we'd have plenty of room going out this way. Legendary live stream poll. Welcome, Real Wolf Dragon. Welcome to the live stream, bro. Thanks for being here. Okay. Nexus never sent me that, so I'll just find one. Give me a sec. Red coder. Here, I'm sure the TMC has one. So TMC catalog. TMC is Technical Minecraft, and on the TMC catalog, you can find all sorts of good schematics for redstone stuff. So let's look up red coder. Search TMC catalog, red coder. Isn't that a drug? TMC? I don't think so. Kind of sounds like one. Dang it, where do they keep their red coders? Bro, I just need a schematic. I just need a schematic. This is what I hate about Redstone is like finding the the schematics for things sometimes can be so annoying. Oh, gosh. It's so hard to do this while I'm live too. Trying to figure this out. Let me just try to find like the most up-to-date YouTube tutorial. 1.21 red coder. Five years ago, one wide. Logical redstone encoders and decoders. Dude, why isn't there just like a tutorial for this that is not 5 years old? I mean, I'm sure they still work. I'm just like a little nervous, I guess. All right, this one looks fine. Okay. Let's look at this one together, guys. This one is by Dragon Samus.
Perhaps just by looking at it, some of you big-brained redstoners don't even need anything more from this video. You can go build this in your worlds. Goodbye. For the rest of you, first off, I'm getting circuit hooked, but I was trying to show off something different here and recreate this one here.
Okay, I think I kind of get it. So
to work with lecterns or boxes or a button input system, whatever it really takes for you. So moving on, well, as you set your comparator down, you'll notice it lights up. That's how you know it's all lined up. Put the blocks in front of it like so, and then go ahead and drag this other one out. I just have it a different color so that you can see that it's a separate line. You could use the same color if you want. So then from here, we're just going to also build out a couple of target blocks. And you should so far have this little C-shaped structure that you want. So different colors in front of it. As you set your...
Okay. This is Bedrock Redstone. I think it works for both. It's compatible with Bedrock, but I think it works for both. Oh, someone sent me a schematic. All right, let's download that and see if this schematic works. You're a lifesaver. Thank you for sending that to me. Okay, let me pop that open. Yo, Raze! Thank you so much for the Prime, man. 6-month streak is wild. Appreciate it, dog. Okay, redcoder.lightmatic. Let's pop this open. All right, here it is. Let's get ourselves a stick, which is how we paste in a Lightmatica schematic. We'll say paste, and then... Okay, perfect. All right, let's take a look at this. Why are there two of them, though? That's confusing me. Does there need to be two of them? It looks like yes. Are they, like, comparing to each other? Book on the bottom right is your input. Okay. So this one never changes, I assume? It's just for comparing? And then if I take the book, does that do anything? Dude, I hate how it's just deleting the book when I, like, this is making this so much harder. Okay, so if we get rid of the book, it's still on 1. Yeah. I don't know if this works, because I need one that lights up on 0 too. How would I do that? Because right now, nothing is changing when we take this inner out. Ah! I don't know if this specific one works. I think we might have to do a slightly different one. Man, redstone is so challenging, dude. Let's keep following that other tutorial and see if we can do it that way. So, first of all, let's just pretend it's gonna go on this side because we have more room here. So let's just copy all this stuff. Bloop, bloop. Okay. And then we can put these here. And we could put these on the top. Perfect. Okay, so we've got this. Then we're going to do some white concrete for our redstone blocks. We're going to grab torches, redstone, repeater, comparator, target block. So right away we have a comparator. And then that always goes into a block.
Comparator down.
And then that usually goes into this array. So we'll have like 15, I think. And then
that's how you know it's all lined up. Put the blocks in front of it like so.
We're gonna do,
and then you'll notice it lights up. That's how you know it's all lined up. Put the blocks in front
like this.
Of it, like, see that it's a separate line. You could use a couple of target blocks.
Okay. And then I think the target blocks would go here. Wait, I think it might just be broken because it's pasted in. Try breaking the comparator and replacing it. Oh, interesting. Maybe it was. We'll just keep going with this, though.
And you should
for now
have this little C-shaped stone line here for the circular and do you see how it's hollow? We can go ahead and then align.
Okay, so then I believe it's gonna go redstone dust here, redstone dust all the way down here. How do you turn on and off Axiom mod? Honestly, I don't know how to turn it off. You could probably do it in mod menu. Maybe. I'm actually not sure how to turn it off. I've never needed to.
Explain that more in a second, just so you're from up. Got it, redstone. Okay, so then we come back over.
Okay, and then we put redstone all the way along here, I believe.
Bricks and minifigs.
I misclicked.
Just by looking.
Dang it. Lost my place in the tutorial.
Fascinating. So.
Okay, then we put more of these this way. Okay.
We can go ahead and also bring our target blocks all the way out here. So we have a square around 2 target blocks on the right side, 2 normal blocks on the left side covered in redstone. And then from there, we're able to start applying our torches. So just torch, 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 torch. And you'll see, because we already have 1 signal in, that first torch turns off. Again, we'll re-explain this in a minute. And then so we can just go over to the next layer here, and we can start setting down our quartz again. Again, any block.
Okay, torches along the top here.
Not matter if it's quartz, but we'll go ahead and now put the last, and then we're gonna set up the little station ones here.
Okay, and then comparator or repeaters, I think. If Mountain Pig is still alive, can we go see him? Last I checked, he was stuck in this little fence over here. In my survival world. He was like stuck right in this little fence. He's been stuck there for a minute. But I don't know if he's there in my survival world right now. Why did the music suddenly get so much louder? Okay. Oh, how did you enable Axiom? I had cheats turned off, so I had to go into open to LAN and turn on the cheats. Because you won't be able to use Axiom if cheats are not enabled. Okay. Let's see, is there anything we're missing?
Some redstone repeaters. So then from over here, that's about it. You should be able to see that we're...
That's it? Wait, so is it working? So is it right now, nothing's on. Oh, these books, man. So possible to do in creative mode. It just deletes my book every time. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. It's so annoying. Why can't I read? Okay, it is working. It is working. I think it's working. Turn off Tinker? Is that what's doing it? I think that is what's doing it. Oh my god. You're right. Oh my god, that is what was doing it. Okay, okay. So smart. Thank you, chat. Okay. Are we trying to get 16 different signal strengths? Yeah, I think we just accomplished that. Because if there's no book, then we're on signal strength 0. If we're on page 1, then this is on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And let's just make sure if we go all the way to the end. Yes, okay. So all 15 work, which means we just need the signal when the book is gone. So we take the book out, we put it in here, and this should have a signal. So how do we do that? I think we could just do this, right? We could go, if this is off, then this is on. And if we put something in here, no matter what, that torch goes off. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if this is on page 1 or page 6, this torch still stays off. Okay, cool. So this is our white terracotta, and then these are all our other colors. So what we probably should do is bring back our little array of colors that we had. Not a repeater? Ugh, why not a repeater? Wouldn't a repeater work the same? I'm sure there's some reason I'm not supposed to use a repeater. Oh, not directed at me? Okay, got it. All right. So we bring this to here, and then we're going to move these ones like this. And this one goes here. Bam! Okay. We've got that done. Oh, that's so cool, dude. Okay. So then, the hard part is going to be somehow wiring that up to these. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Okay. So now that that's done, pretty sure we don't need any of this redstone here. So we could just take all of this. And get rid of it. Bloop. Captain Monkey says pain. That probably took him so long to wire. Okay, so that's that component. And then the other thing we would want to do is move this manual die insert also over to here so that I can have like a chest right in here with like a manual die insert. Something like this. And then maybe like this. And then a sign. Manual die insert. So what this lets us do is throw, like, add die to the chest so that we can refill the die chest without having to access the inner workings of the machine. So we could put our dies in this chest, and then the idea is it would automatically get sucked out. So we go like hopper. Into some sort of dispenser or dropper, I should say. And then this would be on a clock, and this spits out the die, and we have to redirect it all the way over to here. Okay. Bro, I hate Minecraft. I get so bored so instantly. Really? I could never get bored of Minecraft, bro. I just never ever get bored of it. So I also don't think we need these. We just need, yeah, this. So a torch going off here means that that is on. Okay. So this is our terracotta input. And then this is manual die insert. Insert for all die. This is the flower farm insert. Okay. So probably what we can do, just get rid of this. Perfect. Okay, so let's take this out. Bam. Yo, Archangel, thank you for the gift, dude. Okay. Let's also just get rid of this glass floor here, because we're going to be moving this around as well. And then this is going to be your... Terracotta coming in. So let's just peel this away as well. Okay, so we've got these two sides of the machine separated. All we really have to do is make sure that this connects up to here when all is said and done. Him deleting most of it is just painful. Cap, I've deleted like 2 things, bro. Don't worry. All of your work is still here, buddy. Let's see. That. All the way back to here. Okay, that, I think, is the whole thing. Nice. Okay, perfect. Let's just move this over for now. Out of sight. So then, we've got all these lines to connect up. We've got this and this to connect up. So the question is, where should we put this thing? And which orientation should it go in? I think we want to spin it 180. Okay. Insert for terracotta, and then there's the die insert. Okay. I think we're getting here. Ankle Biter, I love reading your comments. I love reading your comments. Are you checking YouTube chat? Yes, I am. What is this? We are working on a very complex redstone machine to turn all of my dirt into terracotta automatically. All right, let's see here. One thing I want to do real quick is just replace, quick replace. So pause 1. Pause 2. Replace orange wool with white concrete. Perfect. You doing great? You look so focused. Ah, thank you. I am very focused. Looks ugly now? I like it. I like the white terracotta for redstone. Or sorry, the white concrete. And then let's do up here. Perfect. The white concrete looks sophisticated. I agree. I agree. It looks so like fancy and technical. All right, so we'll go all the way back to here. Up to here. Okay, I think we've got everything. Yeah, so these are all our inputs. I think, yeah, I think I do want to flip this 180. And then this is our Terracotta output. These are our other inputs. And where is the switch? This is where the Terracotta is going. I think we want to flip it again. Okay. I think this is where I want it. I think this looks good. I tried to learn Axiom after I saw you use it with the Happy Gas Hanger, but I'm really, really bad at it, and I kind of gave up. I would recommend just focusing on learning this tool right here. Just these builder utilities right here. Focus on learning these. These are by far the most helpful, the easiest to learn, the things that will speed you up the most. Don't get intimidated by all of this. It's not worth it. Wait to even look at the advanced menu and just try to master these basic tools here. That would be my #1 recommendation for you. Okay, so what are you doing here, bro? Get out of here. So this is where the output is going. I kind of want... I think this part should be probably spun, like rotated. So we'll grab all this, grab all the way out to here. We have everything up. I think we have everything down. Yeah, so if this is the storage for the Terracotta, I kind of think it should just basically go like this. Basically just connect it onto here. Like that. And then all we have to do is get rid of that and add a water bucket. And then... probably just cap off this tube. Yo, thank you for the gift, Embry. Appreciate it very much. Okay, and then extend that to there. Perfect. Okay, the other thing I want to do is probably just replace all the white glass with normal glass. It's my style. So, go over to here. Pause 2, replace white stained glass with glass. Okay, perfect. How's your journey through One Piece going? I haven't had a chance to watch any for like a month. I'll get back to it though. I'll get back to it soon. Okay, so I think at this point the only thing left to hook up would be, and you know what, I probably want to just, I know we don't have to, but probably want to just put some ice here on all these gaps, ideally. If you hadn't got this job, what job would you be doing instead? Like, would you be a teacher? I can see you being quite a good art teacher. Art teacher is probably one of the most likely things I'd be doing. But if not, then probably pursuing motion graphics in Hollywood. Like, title sequences, anything with motion graphics. Definitely my, my thing. Okay, so this is the terracotta input, right? So oops. So yeah, we'll have the terracotta turn here. And then I think it probably should go up. So boom, boom, straight onto soul sand. Then we'll have sign, obviously. Oh, and that's another thing. I think Cap uses birch signs, so we have to say replace birch sign with oak sign. One block. Wait a minute. Huh? Why one block? What do you mean 0 blocks have been replaced? They're all right here. Is there like something I have to do special? Like a type replace or? How do I replace signs? I tried doing replace birch sign with oak sign and nothing happened. Birch wall sign? Oh. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing. Okay. Getting rid of Cap's culture. Yes, everybody has their own style of redstone, I suppose. Some of these signs are screwed up now, but it's okay. Yeah, I also probably don't want this to be blue ice, but I probably want to use packed ice. But some of that stuff we can fix in survival. Who are you talking to? My girlfriend's sitting in the room. Oh, dang it. Okay. So that's where it all ends up. eventually we'll have to create some sort of cave system that allows us to access all of these bulk storage units, as well as this hallway, this storage hallway. So we're going to have to connect up some big cave system around the bottom of here. Does she play Minecraft too? Yes, we met through Minecraft, me and my girlfriend. Let's see. So we're going to have water. Glass, like that. Cover over the top of this. Then we'll just copy this up. Okay, so the terracotta is going to go up this. This will be flower farm input. And then we'll also have like a secondary input. Don't Mog? Yeah, the terracotta's right here. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna go right over the top. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I think how I want this to work is the manual die input will come from here. So this needs to connect up to this dropper way over here. And then this will connect up to whatever flower farm we end up building. And this needs to connect up to here. So I think we need to do, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have like a little gap. I think that'll work. Hi, Mog. I'm going to Texas next week to visit my grandparents. I'm scared of how hot it's going to be. Dude, you shouldn't be scared of the heat as much as you're scared of the humidity. The humidity is what really gets you. It's crazy humid there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the sign there. That flows perfectly. Ice here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's so unfortunate. It's like 1 off. Ugh. Probably we just move this to here. Okay, that should work. Then we cover over the top of this. So the terracotta is now connected to the right spot. That will go around this loop. Okay. So yeah, the flower farm input will be here. Still got to work on that. And then... next, we should probably connect this up, I would say. It's going to be tricky, though. There's a lot going on right here. Okay. Mog, can you quickly look over the water thing you just made? Yep. That's not a possible water turn? Sure it is. We'll solve any issues as they... Oh, I see. This one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it'll shoot things down to this tunnel. Ugh, why does this have to be here, bro? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I got it. Except, ugh. Okay. All right. I should low-key sleep, but Mog is more important. Ah, thank you. Thank you too much, too kindly. All right. Okay, then this got to go all the way down. All right, let's see. Water, 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 water. Alrighty, and now we cover over the top. Oops. Okay. All right. There we go. So now we just need to put like a little clock there that anytime this is full, just shoots out all the stuff in the dropper. So I think we just want like a little comparator coming out of there. And then, oh man, let's see. I do this all the time. What do I need to do here? Basically just this, right? So if this comparator's on, then this sticky piston goes on, which moves this observer to look at this other observer. And then we just got to get this observer's butt connected up to the thingy. Test the pipe. I mean, I can see it works, but we'll test it. And that it goes to the manual die input. Perfect. Yeah. Miko's yapping. He's always yapping. It's getting powered by the white terracotta line. Yeah, it's close quarters here. I'm trying to figure out how to have room to separate this out. Hey Mog, I made a system using a red coder to input directly into the auto die machine. Which channel in the Discord should I send it in? You can just DM it to me if you want. Or you can send it in the Flat Earthers channel. And let me know. What can I do here? There's like no room. I guess we could do a comparator into a block. That way this never gets powered, right? Yeah, because it can't power through 2 blocks. And then this could draw power to then power the piston. Which makes these guys kiss when that's turned on. And then we just gotta take the signal out of the back of here and use it to power the dropper somehow. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get around the side, dude. We're all blocked off on all sides. Dropper downside to tube. Oh, that's so smart. Yeah. Great idea, chat. Instead of dropper sideways like we have it, we just move the tube slightly so that the dropper points straight down. Now we can fit all this redstone right here. Genius. Okay. Thank you, chat. This is why I love doing redstone with chat, because you guys really help me out. A lot of this stuff would take me so much longer to solve on my own. Like, I'd never heard of a red coder, for example. So, just like, even knowing the terminology sometimes is half the battle. Alright, so we'll have this go here instead. And then this will go down to here. That works. So yeah, then we could measure the dropper right here, immediately go into piston. Oops. Which then pushes these 2 comparators together. And then we read the comparator. Or sorry, these 2 observers together. Then we read the observer with a comparator. And then from there, we can just take that signal and send it right back like this. Does that work? So let's get some terracotta. Oops, that doesn't work. Oh, right. Wait, how does that still not work? What? Is that not how this works? Okay, repeater, my bad. Oh, my lord. Probably can just do that, right? And I don't think that will interfere with this at all, because this just goes straight up. What? What? Nexus, what? Jesus Christ, what? Stop saying dog. Mog. This hurts. Oh my lord. Mog. What? What do you want? You don't need a repeater? Cool. Thank you. Probably a much better way to do this. Compactly, but that's okay. Honestly, I think we could probably just spin this, right? Oops. And then just have this sneaking right around. Make the piston face up for simplicity's sake. So then it would be like this. Or probably like this. Right? And then but can't this get powered through here? Or no? You can just make it face right, not forward. So if I make it face right, do you mean like this? So then this would turn on. Does this work though? Do you have to put a dust here? I don't quite know how powering droppers works. Would this work? Oh, it does! Wow. Dude, that's super nice. Okay. Only issue is that you get this little gap here, but I guess that's not super important. Could probably figure out a way to cover that up. On top of the block, on top of the dropper for looks. So you could do like this. Is that what you're saying? This will still work? If this works, I'm gonna be... What? Okay, sometimes redstone, how is that powering that? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Sometimes I don't quite understand redstone. In my head, this shouldn't power that, but I guess I see it. No, I get it. Quasi connectivity is where I really struggle with redstone the most. It confuses me so much. Okay, so that's looking perfect. And I think that doesn't interfere at all with this, which is perfect. Oh my god, redstone is so hard, bro. Okay. The next question is, like, how do we get these lines safely from way over here all the way to over here? That seems so hard. Choose a number between 0 and 10. 6. Like... In your old world, you got sand, like, in 1.4? No, I actually never got... I never got sand until the Wandering Trader was introduced, believe it or not. Okay, so I want to think about these redstone lines now. So let's get some wool colors, right? So if I do like this, for example, and then this, oh yeah, you can't do that. So I feel like what we almost have to do is something like this, where it's like some go out and then some go up. Like that. That way, like this is on, right? This is off. Yeah, be careful not to unload chunks. I might have to make some chunk loaders for this machine. That's another thing I don't really know how it works is, yeah, see, that still gets messed up. So it feels like we need some of them to go out here, and then some of them to go up again to here. And then we could have this line right here, right? My brother said that you have aura. Ah, thank you, dude. Thank you. I needed to hear that. So, if we grab all our wool colors... Blue line would go here. Purple line goes here. Or honestly, these lines could just go like this. They don't really need the extra torch because we could reverse the signal at some other point. So, could just go like this. And then it's not so spread out. I'm low-key impressed. I don't know how you're going to pull this off. I'm just glad I can hopefully take the schematic and put it in my world. Yeah, it's hard, dude. This has been quite the project. The last colors of wool we need are the magenta and pink. It's pink, magenta, magenta, pink. Okay. Could these just go out then? Are you planning to do a video about cushions? Maybe. Maybe. I need to play on them more. What? Oh. So the top row is reversed. The bottom row is on by default, but the one that's selected is off. Okay, so I think these all work. And if I flip through the book, yeah, now this one's on, so this one's selected. So yeah, this works. This kind of reminds me of the plugs in the back of the TV. It kind of is. This is actually pretty solid redstone. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you, dude. I'm really, really not good at this stuff, so that genuinely means a lot. I'm trying to learn how to keep things organized, how to keep things looking nice. I mean, the hardest part of this is just going to be, how the heck do we get these lines over to where they need to go in a good, clean manner? You know, it just feels like it's going to be so messy getting them all there. Oops. Being clean is the hardest part about redstone. I know, dude. Like, there's so many ways you could get these lines to connect up with these lines in a very horrible and messy way. The hard part is doing it in a very clean way. So, like, we could have this white one just redirect here and then just kind of go down the stairs and connect up. I think that might be the play. Let's just, like, try to connect up this white line first, and then we'll just see what happens. So, the white, I think what will need to happen is we'll just run redstone right into here. So, let's just see how this is going to connect up. So, I'll have this line going to here. Then I think that lines up with here. And then we kind of just, like, have our redstone here. Go down this little staircase. But yeah, it basically just needs to connect up. So we can just take this and smear it. Like that. All right, so what we want to do is take the book out of the lectern. So we'll take the book. That's going to turn on this torch, which activates this line. And then we can see exactly where we need to add repeaters and stuff. So can we do this? Can we suck out of here? Yeah, we can. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Repeater. Okay, perfect. White is now activated when the book is not in the lectern. So that's done. Time to go teach again. See you later, friends. See you, Chief. This is actually a solid solution. Thank you, Otigo. Thank you, thank you. All right, so the next line will be gray. So let's take our gray wools. Like this. Gonna have these go out to here as well. Yeah, so we're basically just gonna have a bunch of these lines. And then these ones might have to, like, curve around a little bit. Difficult but smart idea. Using encoders and decoders, you can use binary and get 16 values and 4 redstone wires. Yeah, there is crazy ways you could do this where you encode the signal up here and then decode the signal down here and do this much more efficiently. But I like the simplicity solution, to be honest. I feel like this will be easier for me to follow, easier to debug type of thing. Who is Katie? I just rewatched your old videos. She's a friend of mine from high school. Yeah, so then the first line we'd want to worry about is this gray line. So I almost feel like we want this to turn here, this to turn here. I am looking at the YouTube chat. Don't worry, Commander Caleb. How do you get so industrious with your content? Dude, thank you for the super chat. What do you mean by industrious? I've never heard it described that way. If you're asking, like, how I stay motivated or, like, how I get things done, it's a lot. It's a lot to juggle, a lot of to-do lists, a lot of, you know, setting deadlines for myself to keep myself accountable. I don't know, it's hard. I wish I had the magic answer to how to stay productive, because I've been struggling with it a lot this year. Never been here before, but I've seen you pop up in other places. This farm looks pretty cool. So far, it's like magic to me. I know, right? It does look like magic. Dude, this is starting to look like a really cool farm with all these colors, especially. It's pretty crazy redstone here. Definitely the craziest redstone project I've ever taken on. So then, yeah, it kind of just becomes like, do we send the signal down? Or do we... I think we just send the signal straight down rather than building stairs like this for all of them. I think that's the only time we want to do this. Usually the way I'm sending signals down is just like this. I use a piston with a bunch of slime blocks and then a redstone at the end. There might be a better way to send a signal down, though. I'm annoyed with the placement of this. I almost want to rotate it again to where it's facing this way. I think we should. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of surgery here. I'm just going to go ahead and block this off. Like that. And then let's take this guy. Okay, I think we got the whole thing. And then, oh, we don't have the whole thing. One more block. Okay, there we go. Now we have the whole thing. And then I want to rotate it this way. I think this is how I want it to go. Something like this. So this will be over here. Out of sight. Oh my lord. Let's do game rule. Do mob spawning. Wait, what is it? Spawn mobs? False. I DM'd you a video that will show you how to wire this up faster. Curious what you got for me. Oops. Oh, interesting. This is like how to do it direct. I see. That's okay. That's okay. I'm so deep into this at this point that I don't want to take a new approach. I do love the way this looks. I'm not going to lie. I'm not opposed to the, like, kind of messy redstone if it looks cool. All right, let's see. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Cyan Terracotta is such a weird color. It really is. This looks so sick, dude. So then, like, the idea is that this would just go straight out to here. And we'd go straight down and connect that up. Like that? Yes. I think I'm getting it. Bear with me. So it'd be like back 4. Something like this. And then this will connect up just like that. Yep. Okay, I think those are all aligned. So the top rows are all aligned. Exactly. And then... Fried Clown, thank you for the tier 1. I hope you are having a great day, Mog. Good luck with Rainbow Road. I'm gonna need it, dude. This thing is so complex, bro. All right, like here, I think we could turn this one, right? So then this could turn here. This would turn here. again, like, it's not the most efficient way to do this redstone. Like, I could use the elevation, you know, to make this one go down here, and then this one go down here and compress it. But I'm okay with spreading it all out like this because it's pretty, it's simple to follow, it's very clear. I think it'll be all right. So this one would have to go all the way down to here. Right? And then this lines up right here. So, boop, boop, boop. So it's like that, I think. I think it's going to be something like that. But let's see. So the blue one would go to here. Yeah. Hey, Mog. I like this design, but do you really think you're going to have enough brown dye on Superflat to form that long of a terracotta line? Probably. Well, these are all wool, so I wouldn't worry about the actual terracotta. But yeah, probably this brown terracotta won't get a ton of use. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think these are all set up. God, that looks so weird. So that's how the wiring connects up for the terracotta. So at this point, other than finishing this off, really, we would just need the flower farm is like one of the last crucial steps missing. We need to build a flower farm that automatically sorts out all the flowers, crafts them into dye, and then fills up the dye boxes. So there's still a lot to do on this. Excuse me. Thank you for the gift, Frosty Mirror. Appreciate it. Yes, the flat ribbon rainbow cables. Yes, yes, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, Otigo. They like, a lot of the times, it'll be like a ribbon, especially like to connect a screen to something else. So like if you open up a game or like a DS or like a laptop, anything that has a screen up top that then folds, you'll see ribbon cables going to the bottom where all the, like the GPU and things are. And then up top will be the screen with the ribbon cables connecting it. I'm wondering if instead we should just wire these all the same. Like this. There we go. Looks about right. Give me one sec, guys. I really gotta run to the bathroom. Okay. I'm back. You're basically the dad of YouTube? Well, thank you. Thank you, my children. Do I like the placement of everything so far? I do. I think I do. Yo, Savage, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. All right, what's the best way to send a redstone signal down? Best way to send redstone signal down. Images. Wall block? I feel like... my method of the slime and the, I feel like my method of slime and redstone is fine. I don't think it has any issues other than it not being tall enough. So like, let's just... So starting with this one, right? Yeah, so it comes down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, that's perfect. So that would go right there. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to say. And then we do this here. So that's extended right now, which means it's on. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is also extended right now. So when this goes... So when this is selected... which would be page 1. So let's grab our book. Ugh. God damn it. So it'd be like light gray, gray, black, brown, red. So yeah, if we're on the light gray page, that goes on, which turns this line on. Okay. So right now, this slice is on. We can tell from this torch right here. And that corresponds with the book. So this is hooked up now. So then we just got to take this same concept and clone it to here. Oh no. It's all coming together. Okay. So then just need to update these. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this needs to go like that. And then this one would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, bloop. 1, 2, 3, bloop. I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think our math is all correct here. Okay. So now let's take this long section of 15 redstone and then a repeater, and we'll copy it to here. And to here. Okay. Let's just make sure that these update. Okay, everything's updated. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. So nothing's going to be out of range. Okay. In theory, that makes all of these 100% hooked up. Those should all be good to go now. This is exciting. All right, so now let's do one of the lower ones. So let's copy this format. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bloop. One more block? Is it like that? Because then when this turns on, that one turns on? Or no, this doesn't turn on. So that does need to be here. If this retracts, that turns off. Oh, no, it doesn't. What is going on, bro? So does this not work how I thought it did? Why aren't these ones on? I'm very confused. Because they're updated. So maybe I just need to, like, update this a couple times. So it's on. It's off. It's on. It's off. Okay. I don't know. That was weird. Quasi-connectivity really confuses me. Okay, so this is currently off, right? So we don't want this here, but here. That way, when it turns on, when this line goes on, that line down there should go on. Okay. All right. I think this is what we need, so let's clone this now to each of these. Oops. Undo. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, this is right. Okay, so clone this to here. Okay. Okay. I think the only thing we need to look out for is this one. So let's see. If this goes on, this signal won't make it. So we need to, I think we just pull this up one block, go like this. So it's currently off. What? How do we get this wrong? Oh, it's still, yeah, okay. Yeah, duh. I don't know why I thought that would work. Bruh. How do I make this look nice? I guess like that. Oh wait, +1 slime block. That's the way to do it. Okay. This could just literally be like that. And then this just has, instead of 3 then redstone, this has 4 then redstone. Genius. Thank you, chat. So it should go like this, right? It's on. It's off. It's on. It's off. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. This might be a stupid question, but the way you've actually built the whole mechanism, when it's actually done, you can have one of them working at a time. Like, you can have pink or cyan or purple, but you can't have all of them. You need to pick one, right? Yes, exactly. You need to pick one terracotta color at a time. It should be impossible for multiple to be selected. I'm pretty sure. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And repeater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, I lost track. I think it's just going to be... Yeah. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So in theory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Okay, and now we can go up top and copy this 15 redstone plus repeater segment. And then we're gonna send that down here so that we could just quickly go like this and then like this. Okay, and then the only other thing to worry about is I think we need to reverse the signals either on the top or the bottom. I can't really remember which one, but I know one of them needed the signals reversed. Pretty sure it's the bottom. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So none of these are going to be too far away to activate the piston, which is perfect. Okay. So right now, everything is off except for the gray. So maybe we don't need to reverse the... We might not need to reverse anything. We might have already done it. So let's just give this a whole test. So we're gonna take the book and we're gonna put it in here, and that should be white. So white is currently on. None of these torches are on. And if we look down here, the only activated torch is the white terracotta. None of the other torches are active. Perfect. So next up, we're gonna put the book on here. By default, it'll be on page 1. The white is now off. The light gray is now on. And if we follow that line, the only torch on is the light gray terracotta. Perfect. So now we flip this page. We go to gray. The gray line should now be on. And the gray is the only light on down here. No, it's not. Okay, every other light went on. What is going on there? So this... Okay, yeah, I think these are the ones we need to reverse, right? Pretty sure the bottom is the ones we need to reverse. So that... Wait, what is going on? Only this torch is on, which causes this torch to go off. All these are on. So these are all on. Oh, how did this happen? I think we discovered a mistake in our redstone. Yeah, this is off. I see. And all these are on. So we do need to reverse the bottom, but what worried me there is how that piston retracted without pulling the slime. That tells me that at some point it got updated too fast. Too fast to actually retract the piston. That might have been a fluke. No, see, it's happening. No, it's not happening. Okay, I think we might be good. We might be good. I think I, like, somehow updated the piston too fast. to where the sticky piston retracted without actually pulling the slime blocks, but that might have been a fluke. Hopefully that was just a fluke. So, in theory, the only thing we should have to do is add the reverse polarity, which, let's just see how that would work. So, if we had brown, and then a torch, we just want to reverse this. I think that's it. I think we did it. So that's on when this is off. When this is on, this is off. Okay, yeah, I think that's how we do it. So okay. Those are all reversed. Yeah, see, these are retracting without actually, we're somehow updating these too fast, but let's just try bloop, bloop. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So let's look at it. All the torches are off except for the gray. Perfect. That's finally how we wanted it. So now let's just go through the rest of the pages of the book and see if any other issues come up. So the next page would be black. We take a look. Black should be the only line on. Perfect. Next page is brown. Brown should be the only line on. Yes! Dude, we're doing it! Why is white also on? It's not. White is not on. Red? Yes! Diesel Derek, thank you for the tier 1 to League of Legends. Never do that again. Okay, then we'd have orange after red, I believe. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's done. So, the color picker is set up. The color picker's totally set up. The manual die insert is completely 100% set up. The Terracotta switch is set up, and it automatically redirects into the system, which is perfect. So I believe at this point, all that's left is figuring out the flower farm stuff, connecting this up to this. We're really close, guys. I thought Wednesday was the stream day. I ended up just having a lot of chores yesterday, and I had to postpone the stream till today. I don't want to do that very often, but I had just gotten back from a trip, so I just had a ton of chores to do yesterday. Wednesday is my trash day in real life, so I also, like, water the plants, I do Miko's litter, and I ran out of time for stream. Where was the trip? I went to DreamCon in Houston, Texas. It was really fun. Okay. So the Terracotta, the color selector's done. The manual die input's done. The Terracotta input's done. At this point, we just have to connect the output to this, which is like a 2-second thing. And then the only other thing is the flower farm, which I think is probably something to tackle next time. Like, we could take a look real quick. I need to figure out, like, where all the dyes come from. Because, like, red, orange, yellow, some of the grays we can all get from a flower farm, blue as well. And then it'll take certain crafter arrays to craft them into the dyes. Like, it's gonna be, the dye machine's gonna be a big thing. Because we're basically gonna have a flower farm with another switch. So we'll have like another switch here. Probably how it'll go is like, totally get rid of this. And then right here, some sort of dye farm. We'll use red and call it glow ink sack. There we go. Are there any dyes you can't get? Just, well, I can get brown dye, but it's non-renewable. I have to get it from the Wandering Trader. So yeah, this would be off by default. Like that. And then we'd have a red line here. And honestly, it would probably just stay at this level because I think the dye farm will go like right here, right above the terracotta stuff. So probably the line to turn it on would just be like up a staircase or something. Like, probably something like this. And then just like way over. So probably up another couple blocks. Let's do like 2 more. And then somewhere over here. So yeah, the line for that, we'll just go this way and then activate whatever dye farm over here. And we'll have a bunch of crafters that are distributing the dyes to where they need to go. So that's going to be the sort of last piece of this that we haven't figured out yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if we flick this switch, that repeater should go on perfect. And then we just do the same thing where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put the repeater. Repeater. Yeah. And then, yeah, somewhere over here, we put the dye farm. Remember to celebrate yourself. This is so cool. You've been really smart about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, this looks great. This is all looking so cool now that it's all hooked up. I'm pretty hyped about this. I think the last thing to do would be like get everything covered in torches. I always like to put them where the repeaters are. You know, so we go like that. And then down here, we would probably just go down the line. Like that. Dude, I can't wait to build this in survival. This is going to be so sick to have. But yeah, we still got a lot to figure out with this dye component of this thing. But yeah, now if we turn off gamma, it's all lit up, which is cool. We could probably put torches on these too. Cool. Oh, yeah, we probably want to light up this level as well. Oops. Okay, and then let's just do the lower ones. In the future, are you going to build a box around all your farms? Not really. So this farm basically is going to have a cave system winding through it. So like right here in this little gap, there might be like a cave tunnel, for example. And what the cave system is going to do is allow me access to each of these shulker box display things. So this one stores mud. This one stores my terracotta. This one stores my clay. And then these obviously store all of the dyed terracotta. So we're going to be able to make our way all through this cave system and access all of those spots. And you're not going to see any of the redstone. It's going to be like in the terraforming, essentially. So it's going to kind of stay like this, hidden underneath all my terraforming, but there'll be a cave sort of snaking its way through the redstone. Let's turn off gamma and just see how that came out. Oh, great. Yeah, that's all lit up. Perfect. Cool. And then maybe we just put like torches along the top here as well. Perfect. Yeah, I think this looks sweet. And you can see everything that's going on pretty easily. All right, guys, I think that might be it, because all this stuff with the flower farm is going to be really hard for me to figure out. So let's take a break from creative and do one more axolotl roll before we wrap the stream, I think. Are you going to build it in survival, or are you just making the schematic? Just survival today. We still got a lot more like testing and stuff we need to do before we can actually get it built. Hi, Mystery. At some point, all my cats started following me instead of sitting, and I don't know why. It's very strange. Okay, we're back in survival mode. Let us go to the axolotl and see. Has it been 5 minutes yet since we last? Yes, the water floweth forth. So, what do you guys think we should give to the axolotl gods? Here, come here, Mystery. Sit down. Terracotta, diamonds. You know what would be a cool one is giving them phantom membranes, because they're afraid of birds and elytras. What if we gave them phantom membranes to prove how many phantoms we've killed? That could work, right? A stack of terracotta, that's another good one. A stack of terracotta could work. Let's do 2 attempts. We'll do a stack of terracotta and we'll do phantom membranes. So let's do the terracotta first. All right, here we go. 1 stack of terracotta. All All right, guys, come on, baby. Let's go gambling. All right, chat. I need you to give me all your good luck in the world. Here we go. Barry, Talia. Dang it. Okay. Summer and Goblin. Oh, no, 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 no. No! 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 Dang it! Oh! He ate it! God! I hate when that happens! God! Oh, that screwed up an entire roll. Oh. Who did we need to feed it to? Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Oh my god, that sucks. That sucks. Who did we need to feed it to? Goblin? We might be able to do it in time. I doubt it, but without our Elytra especially. I don't know how long they stay active in the, that sucks. That sucks so bad, bro. I can't believe that happened. Goblin? Is he gonna breed with Summer? Did we miss? Oh, we missed the window, bro. You gotta be kidding me. So we wasted 2 fish, not just 1. That sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad, bro. What the frick? Oh my god, that sucks so unbelievably bad. Oh my god. That sucks, man. That sucks. That was some BS, bro. All right. Wait, this is the wrong page. So our donation was 64 terracotta. Wow, that was horrible. That was the worst, that was definitely the worst round of breeding I've ever done. That sucked. That sucked so bad. Oh, wow. That sucked so bad, bro. I can't believe we just wasted 2 trades. That's so annoying. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened, bro. I can't believe that just happened. I'm still so tilted, bro. That actually sucks so bad. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's do another attempt, I guess. With the what were we gonna do? We were gonna do Phantom Membranes. Oh man. That sucks so bad, bro. This is the one I can feel it. It's not. I promise you. Hello? Okay. Let's get our Elytra. I can't, dude, that sucked so bad. That sucked so bad. Playing Minecraft isn't a real job? Bro, I probably make so much more than your parents. Real job or not, I probably make so much more money than your parents, bro. Hey, Mog, can you ban the guy? Yeah, I banned him. Isn't a job just defined by the fact that you make money by doing it? I mean, then this is probably more of a real job than many other jobs. I don't know. I don't know how you define a job, technically, I guess. Yeah, anything that makes you money could be a job, I suppose. Thank you for being positive, Mogswamp. Oh, it's all jokes. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So we're going to do another round with 64 phantom membranes this time. Only we probably have to wait. Yeah. So it hasn't been 5 minutes yet. We can't mess up this time, dude. That really, really sucked. Because we wasted, like, the reason that sucks so bad is because that's, like, one full breed. Like, we can't, like, we only get the trade, like, once every, like, week. And that's with me AFKing, like, round the clock. So it's, like, literally losing, like, a week of my life when that happens. I feel like we should do something with this tropical fish. But so, yeah, we're gonna have 2 tropical fish that don't have partners, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we're gonna have 2 tropical fish that are just on their own. Enzo, thank you for the 2. Long time no see. What's today's live? Well, we did a bunch of redstone stuff in creative mode. Now we're about to wrap up the stream, so we're doing one last roll at the axolotl to see if we can get the blue axolotl. This could be the one. This could be the one. Do you get tropical fish from wandering traders? Yes, exactly. It is pretty rare. It's like one every 15 or 16 times he shows up, he'll have the trade. And he only shows up every 4.5 hours on average. So, takes a long time. All right, there we go. We got the water flowing. Time to do another attempt. Let's toss the membranes in. Hit the button. All right, guys, this gotta be the one. That we deserve it after that last one, dude. That was painful, man. Chat, give me your strength. Give me your luck. This is gonna be our last roll for the day, I think. We'll save the rest for next time. Okay, come on. Come on. What's up, Clouster? The axe of what? It's the axolotl, dude. We're playing the lottery. We're going gambling. All right. Let's start with Summer and then Goblin. Hello? Okay. A brown one. No luck. Oh my god. Please. Okay. So we did Summer and Goblin. Now we need Talia and Barry. Barry. Talia. Aww. We got the white one. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna take the book. This was also the 16th. And we did another 2 attempts with 64 Phantom membranes. I mean, we could do one more attempt with the extra 2 buckets we got. 1 tropical fish corpse. Let's do one more attempt. Let's do one more attempt with those 2 extra fish. What do you guys think? I think that could be like, maybe it's a sign, you know what I mean? Maybe it's like actually the game's trying to tell us something. It wants us to do one last attempt with those last 2 fish. 1 tropical fish corpse. Yeah, we'll use the fish corpse as the donation. I think this could be it. This could work. Are you addicted to gambling? I am addicted to this gambling. This specifically. Because of you, I have since the beginning of my super flat tried to earn all of the brown dye and tropical fish I could get. So I have my axolotls, and when I'm ready to breed them, I have a lot ready. I have the same with brown dye. There you go. That's good. I've taught you all the things you should be saving. All right, let's see. Put these guys into the pit of the unwanted. This is the empty buckets, right? Yep. All right, we have 5 minutes. Let's go say a quick prayer. I think because this is a very special role we're going to be doing here. So I think it's appropriate to say a quick prayer together. Okay. O great and almighty vessel, O great vessel of infinite wisdom, today we sacrificed more than we ever have, for a tropical fish was devoured by one of the chosen 4 before the breeding attempt could be made. Thus, 2 tropical fish on this day were sacrificed without any breeding attempt. O great and almighty vessel, surely you must understand the depth of this sacrifice and how painful this was. We now offer you 1 corpse of a tropical fish to represent the horrible sacrifice that was made today, and we pray that the Azure One shall feel our pain and be encouraged to return. But our faith will not waver either way. We will stay steady and we will stay strong, O great vessel, for we are the keepers of the current eternal, and we shall never back down. Amen. Amen. Yo, Enzo Gamer, thank you for the gift. Toner, thank you for the gift. I appreciate the gifts, guys. Please, Great Vessel. Please, man, don't let us down. I'm sure the Great Vessel understands, like, we just sacrificed 2 full tropical fish without getting a breeding attempt. That is maybe the biggest sacrifice we've ever made. Does your religion tell us anything about why the blue axolotl has to come? Yeah, so basically, the 4, the white, pink, brown, and yellow, or gold, those 4 axolotls used to live in harmony under the Azure One. He's kind of like the Avatar that unites the 4 nations together. But without the Azure One, the 4 nations fall into chaos and turmoil. So, the Azure One is the one who unites the axolotls. Because without the Azure One, they kind of devolve into warfare and different factions. He's the one that brings them all together. It's basically just the Avatar of The Last Airbender. It's pretty much just the Avatar, dude. Crazy lore. It's all in the video, by the way. If you guys haven't seen my my axolotl video on my channel, it's all in there. Everything changed when the Phantoms attacked. Hey, Mog, I saw you join Misadventures. Was wondering if you'd ever make a vid on it. Probably not. I never quite got into the swing with Misadventures. It's just like the timing didn't line up, to be honest. Yo, thank you for the gifts powered by Jules, Pizza, and Toner. I appreciate it so much. What's your mod list? If you go to Modrinth and look up Mogswamp mod pack, I actually have a mod pack on Modrinth with all the mods I use, but I am also working on a video about all the different mods I use, in case you're curious. The Axolotl video is one of my favorites you ever did. Oh, thank you, Sugar Dot. I really appreciate that. You forgot to sacrifice the fish. We're just waiting. You can't breed sooner than 5 minutes, so we have to wait until the water flows from the axolotl statue's mouth. Oh, there we go. And you heard that little timer song? So yeah, basically how it works is an item gets shot out of this, and after 5 minutes, the item despawns, and it sets off this little timer, and it makes the water flow out of the axolotl's mouth. Pretty cool system. Pretty cool system. All right, so it's been 5 minutes. We should now be good to do our last attempt of the day. We've never done one attempt before with just 2 tropical fish. So guys, I want you to tell me in the comments, who do you want me to feed the tropical fish to? We have Summer, Talia, Barry, and Goblin. But we can only choose 2. So spam the chat with the axolotl you think that we should feed them to, okay? Summer and Goblin. A lot of people are saying Summer and Goblin. Let's just, let's pop in this tropical fish here. Okay, let's hit the button. All right, and we got just 1 attempt this time, 1 breed. We've never done this before. All right, guys, here we go. I'm seeing Summer and Goblin. Everybody's saying Summer and Goblin. So yeah, the brown and the yellow, the gold axolotl are the ones we want to breed right now. Come on, baby. I have a good feeling about this. I have a good feeling about this. Sleepy Boy, thank you for the 5. Hey, Mog, good to see you. What do you think is your all-time favorite game? Definitely Minecraft, but a close second is Super Smash Bros. Melee. All right, guys. Why did the axolotls stop moving? Wait. This is so cursed. What is happening? Heart the Beaten, thank you for the 100 bits. Why are the axolotls frozen? Oh, because I'm holding the bucket, maybe. Okay, it's really cursed. I don't know why they're frozen like this, but we're gonna go with it. Are you ready, guys? I think this is a sign. This is a sign, dude. This is it. This is the one. I can feel it. Okay, you guys said Summer and Goblin. Here we go. Summer, Goblin. No! No! It's brown! It's brown! Ah! No! Oh, I felt so good about it. I felt like that was the one. Oh, I thought that was the one. I don't know why. It just felt like all the hype was there. It felt right. Oh, okay. Okay, and let's just make sure that we marked this. I think we already wrote it, right? Yeah, today, the 16th, 1 attempt, not 2 attempts with the tropical fish corpse. Okay. All right. Ah, man. I felt like that was it. I felt like that was the one. What's crazy about this challenge is, like, any one breed could be it, technically. Like, every single attempt we make could be the one. But on the same token, I could get unlucky. It could take twice as long as it should, which would be 30 years. So it could take me, it could be tomorrow. It could take me the 14 years that I originally calculated, or I could get unlucky and it could take me 30 years of my life. Like, we just don't know, bro. It's like, it's crazy. Oh, man. Okay. Let's put our buckets back and get our elytra. When are you going to stream again? Probably before next Wednesday, because I'm so close to 6 million dirt, and I kind of want to hit 6 million dirt. By the way, guys, before I wrap up, you can see the progress we're making on Megahex here. I've finished covering all this with water. I don't know what's going on there. I think that's just like a weird visual glitch. Here, we'll fly over there. think it's just some weird chunk stuff happening. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I've covered, all of this is now dirt. I've covered all this with water and all this with water. So we just have to finish filling in the slime chunks here, here, and here. Cover this with water, and then we can use our flying machines to finish clearing out the dirt. Could you repeat your answer to my question? One Sleepy Boy, thank you for the 2. What was your question again? You were asking favorite game of all time? It's definitely Minecraft, but other than Minecraft, I would say Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. I love it. I love it. Which comes first? 50 million dirt or the blue axolotl? That's actually a great question. That's a really great question. I don't know. Kind of new here. Was that you trying to get the axolotl? Yes, I was trying to get the blue axolotl just now. But I think we're done for the day. It was a fun stream, guys. Thank you for being here. That was a great time. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Again, probably going to stream pretty soon to try to finish off all of the dirt conversion and finish digging 6 million dirt. I want to mine out this entire area. I did some calculations the other day, and I think we're about a quarter way through the entire area I want to mine. But we're about a third of the way through the hexagon, which is cool. So, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining. I had a blast. Hope you did too. I'll see you in the next one. If you just joined and you're coming in a little late, the VOD will be posted on my VOD channel, Mogswamp VODs or VODswamp on YouTube. Check it out. Go subscribe. Usually takes us about 24 to 48 hours to get the VOD onto the channel. Other than that, check out my side channel, Mogswamp. We usually turn these streams into videos and shorts, so one of your questions that you asked in this stream could very well be turned into a short on the side channel, Mogswamp, so go subscribe there as well. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. I love you. Oh, yeah. I think that's it for today. See you next time, guys. Bye. Have a good night. See you, chat.